All right, ladies and gents, we're going to be learning how to use SketchUp. So before you even open up the computer, this is where you need to be at. You need to have a pen and paper or pencil and paper sketch with dimensions of what you want to do. Okay, it's not a matter of just opening up SketchUp and then trying to create something that will fit the criteria for the assignment. Okay, you need to have, even if it's not to scale, I mean, ultimately you'll have to have a pen and paper one to scale. But at the very least, you have one that is neat and shows all the relevant dimensions. Now, this one on the screen, that's not to scale. I just drew it. Okay, so, but let's have a look at it. It's roughly 12 meters this way and 10 meters that way. So that means the entire floor footprint is going to be about 120 square meters. It's going to be a bit more than that because I've gone above 12 and above 10. Now, my reasons for doing that is because at the end of this process, we're going to put walls in and make it look 3D. So I'm actually going to be bringing the walls in a little bit. So we'll lose a little bit of the footprint from the walls. So I've just added a few touches here and there. Okay, but you know, in your assignment, you'll have criteria as to how big this thing needs to be. You need to make sure that at the start you're hitting those goals. Okay, so let's look at what else I've got here. I've got, well, first of all, this is a computer repair shop. I've got two zones. I've got a customer service area. So customers will come in through this door, be served by people, okay? And then I've got a workshop at the back here where the customers don't go. Now, for part of your assignment, you are going to have a smaller section inside the building or inside the big design that you're going to do the flooring for. So if this was my assignment, I would make this bit here. Okay, so I'm going to tile it, or I'm going to carpet it, or whatever. Okay. Now have a look. I've actually specifically made it a bit weird. Okay, look at, I've got like this little chalk out here. So like that, there's a rectangle. Cool. You could say that's a rectangle there as well. And this bit left here, well, it's a trapezium. Okay, so the reason why I've done that is because this whole customer service area is a compound shape, okay? And that's gonna help jump through the hoops to get the marks, all right? So I've designed it so that the bit I am going to do the flooring on is a complex shape. All right, so that's my goal there. So now I'm gonna be referring to this as I do the SketchUp picture, but you would have this on a bit of paper sitting next to your computer. Okay, which I have while I'm doing this. You just won't see this again in this tutorial because this is just, I've scanned it and it's on a screen. All right, so how do you do SketchUp? Well, first of all, get to Google and you type in SketchUp web version. Now there's a couple of different ways to get there, but this is the one that I was using. 3D design online, SketchUp free subscription. Now, when you click on it, it'll ask you to join using either Facebook or a Google account or a Microsoft account. It's not going to, when I click on this now, it's not going to ask me that because I've already signed up. Okay, but all you need to do is, if you don't have a Google account, get one. Okay, and then just click on that and it'll get you in there. All right, so let's assume that you've got the Google or the Microsoft account or whatever you choose to sign up with, and you click on it. Okay, so you get to this bit here, start modeling. That's what you want. And then it gets you to this little thing here while it waits to load. Okay, now I've been doing this for a couple of years, so I've saved various bits and pieces. So because you've signed up with Google or Microsoft, you'll have like the option to save what you've got, okay? But I'm gonna go create new. Why is that there? Okay, all right, so this is what the drawing space looks like. And you've got a gazillion things here. Don't stress about that, okay? You're only gonna need maybe 4 or 5 commands to actually do what you got to do. But before you do anything, you've got to make sure this thing is not in inches. Quite possibly the the default is to start off in inches, which we don't want. So you go up to here, these little lines here, and it gives you this drop-down thing. Go down to App Settings. All right, now I've already been playing around with it, okay, but you click on that. You want, click on that one, okay, and then you get out of that and open a new one. Okay, so you have to just get out of that menu and then open a new one, and then you're ready to go. All right, so what do I need? I need a big old rectangle that's 12.2 meters by 10.2 meters. All right, now first of all, let's have a look here. See how I've got these three axes. There's the red one going this way and the green one going that way. Okay, so these two axes, they define the floor. So see, you know, the hipster here standing there, he's standing on the floor, and the red and the green, they define the floor. Okay, righto, then the blue is the vertical. All right, so this is the first thing you need to understand. If you are drawing a line and it turns the line green, then it's parallel to that axis. If you're drawing a line and it turns it red, then it's parallel to that axis. So to draw a line, it's this little pencil here. All right, so see how that's green. Okay, now because of perspective, it's getting closer and closer to that axis, but because it was green, we need to trust that it is parallel to that. So then if I go from here and bang, look at that one's red. All right, so because this one is parallel to this one and this one's parallel to that one, I know that that's a right angle right there. It doesn't look like it because of perspective, but that is a right angle. Then, well, what if we want to change our view? So see this little thing here, it says orbit. Click on that, hold the mouse down, and then you can rotate. Okay, you can rotate around. Now, if you're stuck, okay, if you've done something you don't want to do, just go Control Z and it'll erase it. Okay, so Control Z is you get out of jail free. All right, the other thing is this measurement thing down the bottom here. So let's just go back to pencil. Okay, now let's say I want to draw a line that is 5 meters long. All right, so as I'm drawing this line, see down the bottom where it says length, in the bottom right-hand corner, it's changing the numbers. As I extend it out, and now that's just over 1 meter, okay? Now you can fiddle around and try to get it exactly 5 meters, but if you just do this, leave the mouse exactly where it is and just hit 5. See how it's changed it down the bottom there to 5? I did not move the mouse onto that text box. I left the mouse with the pencil and I go enter. Bang. So that is now a 5 meter line and it's parallel to the red. Okay. Now I know like it's trying to do a line because if you want to get out of that, just click on this little thing here. All right, so that is how you draw basic lines, and that is understanding the axes and how you get things at right angles and how you get things at a specific measurement. I'm just going to get this eraser and I'm just going to delete that one. Okay, so that was 5 meters. I'm going to draw another one that's 5 meters long. Okay, so look, it's green, so it's coming out that way. All right, now I leave the mouse exactly there. I do not move the mouse down to the length bar, but I type in 5 and enter. And you go, really? That's 5 meters? Yep, it is. Because if I just go back here to my, see, I've already stuffed up. All right, let's do that again. No, I want that one. Okay, it's green, so I know that it is parallel to the green axis. I type in 5 and enter. Okay, so that's a line that's 5 meters long. Let's just get back to here. All right, so now I'm out of the line thing. Let's go orbit. All right, because if we change our perspective, yeah, look, see, they are the same length. All right, so that is the absolute basics. How to get into it, how to create a right angle, okay, and how to move the view. Oh, one other thing with the moving of the view. Let's see. Oh, the other thing, yeah, here, if you click on these little buttons here, it gives you more options. So, you can, we don't need half of these things, okay? But you can zoom, okay, you can pan. All right, so that's how that's working. All right, now the next video, we're going to actually start drawing the picture, okay?